Hi there, welcome back to another text and talk about Stellaris Dev Diary 66 graphics and interface in banks. I'm a big fan of good interfaces, so we'll be looking at that and, of course, the graphics. What is there? What is there new things that have been mentioned? First, the ship coloring. So, the ships in banks look different than before, and so your flag color will now affect the coloring and lighting of your ships, as well as the color of the engine trails they leave, which is a pretty cool thing. The exact way in which the coloring affects the ships depends heavily on ship style you're using, but overall all effect should be that your empire's ships feel much more distinct and that it's easier to tell apart the ships of different empires at a glance. I think that's pretty cool. I mean, if you're about something like a green plantoid civilization, then yeah, you want green ships. You want everything to be green, like in this example. How does that space station look? Or it's probably an orbital habitat if you look at that close by. It's looking great with a green glow, and they have also here like the green traces of colors, and here another green glowing thing. I love it. I mean, it was a feature in Master of Orion, the old Master of Orion series, and it was a big part. I mean, which color would you take? It is so much making the mood, and if you have that only on the flag, it's kind of, yeah, it's nice, but you have it also on the map now, which is also pretty good. We'll come to that too, but yeah, the ships are really the bread and butter, like the ships and the space stations and all of that. That's pretty nice. Yeah, you got to have it like all in all. Like if your favorite color for this kind of thing is blue, then everything should be like blue, because you want that blue mood, right? I'm like, if I'm in the blue mood my empire, then I want to do this. And if I'm in the green mood, if I'm the vegan warrior, then I want to do this as well. Oh my god. So, what else do we have here? Map colors. Well, let's shrink this. Another tweak is add a bit more color variety on the map. Instead of each empire having the exact color shade of their flag, there's now a number of valid colors for each map color. So that two empires with the same blue flag will have at least slightly different shades of blue on the map. Shades of blue. I wonder who remembers that. That's a pretty cool. I've seen like 1 or 2 episodes of that, but yeah. Ultimately, I'm a gamer, so I don't watch series. Shades of blue, really cool. I mean, let's look at the shades of blue here. We have that shade of blue and that one. They look pretty similar. I mean, the one here could be like some kind of lilac thing. This could be more like King's blue. This is like a some kind of a lighter shade of blue. And this one is pretty similar, but it's not at all like the same as it was before. There were often like full color empires that were neighbors having the same color. That kind of thing would happen. Like if you're into randomness and probability, you know that like if you have a party of like 30 people, the probability that 2 of them have a birthday on the same day is pretty high, like surprisingly high, higher than you would think it is. And the same is it with the colors, so I'm pretty happy that they have added that. It's just for a better overview, because you cannot really clearly see the borders, right? The borders are made by color change, and so you have to have different color shades. In case of, while this change won't eliminate every case of border confusion, there's so many distinct shades of light blue, it should at least help cut down on it. Yeah, and every little thing helps. Let's look at that again. I really love that look of that. Probably it's a habitat. So, primitive galaxy map icons. I really love that too. I love my primitives. Whenever I'm playing anything, primitives are a big factor. They could be a free colony for you. Like you just invade them and integrate them into your empire. They could be like a future ally if you uplift them, or not really uplift them, if you make them come to space age. So it's pretty good to know where they are. Also, a subscriber told me that in the old patch, so if you're playing that still like the 1.4 patch, that it's possible to go into the borders of another empire and like take the primitives planet from the primitives, and then you have a colony there actually. Like in the middle of it. Yeah, it's crazy, but it's possible still. I think it won't be possible anymore in banks, but that's something, yeah, you would look for. Also, it's pretty great for like militaristic civilizations, or if you have if you're a thrall of a fallen empire, you can still expand that way while you're blocked from colonies. This territory gain is still open to you, and now you can see very quickly where that is possible. If an observation post is constructed above that primitive civilization's planet, the icon will also change to reflect this. So that's adding to the overview. I mean, if you have a very big, large, great map, then you're often losing track of all the different stars that are there, all the different systems, and these little additions. I believe I've mentioned it like in some kind of a Twitter overview some weeks ago. That really helps a lot. Now we can see it. Now, also, yeah, the details map mode. Last topic we're going to cover is how we've reworked the details map mode in banks. Specifically, how we've reworked the map mode when it's toggled off. Previously, having that off would show you almost no information, while having it toggled on would show you everything. In banks, having the details map mode on works exactly the same way as before, showing you all information about system resources, colonizable planets, anomalies, etc. But off will now aim to show you all important information, like unexploited resources, unclaimed systems. Like in that case, primitives without an observation post would be some kind of example for that. And yeah, but it will also hide planets that cannot be colonized at the moment, and so on. Should make for a better default mode that leaves your map cluttered without hiding important information. You need to expand your empire, yeah. So, pretty good, pretty quick, pretty important. Things like this always seem so simple, but yet they make like a big part of the game's fun. Like, this is such a basic thing, and it's often overlooked. Like, if you have hive minds, everyone goes for, oh wow, hive minds. But like, coloring is really setting the mood, and it's much more important in reality, even though I'm totally a sucker for hive minds and things of that size. I respect that these kinds of things and the interfaces are really the most important thing out there to keep the fun while playing. Like you cannot arrange with a really bad interface, and you will be happy with a good one if the game is good. Game still needs to be good, but I think, yeah, most of you that are watching will say, yeah, Stellaris is a good game. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's more than good enough. It's a great game for me. And maybe it's a good game for you, or a great one, or an okay one, or you're just passing the time while you're in reality you want to play Master of Orion 2 again. No. We're all excited about Utopia, right? What will come? How will that be? it's such an expansion that is totally changing the whole course of the game. I'm happy to have you that you were here with me, listening to my thoughts about the colors, about the bright colors. Let's see colors with me in like the next time when I post something like that. I often post like these news videos also normally on Saturdays or Sundays, like a Twitter overview, what came out that week, and sometimes Reddit AMAs. I'm looking for that. So if you like to keep to keep being informed about the Stellaris news, then just subscribe. And if you really want to be informed, then subscribe, and then hit that bell button, like and get the push messages. That is like the extra one. That makes sure you really don't miss anything. But yeah, if you subscribe, YouTube will message you like in the general subscriptions, but you may be able to miss it. If you won't miss it at all, then go for the bell. Like I'm doing that. I've learned that recently. That's why I'm mentioning it. And yeah, I'd be happy to have you here. I've recently and constantly been getting great input also from viewers about this, because yeah, you know how it is. Like if you're in that community, you're interested in Stellaris, and like everyone watches the streams sometimes you don't have the time, and then you like report to the others, hey, there's this cool thing I've seen in the stream. That's totally expanding the Dev Diary thing to that, or I know this cool trick. And I'd really, yeah, that's the reason I'd like to have many subscribers, of course, as well. While I'm happy to present you with stuff to watch, I'm also happy about comments like this. Often even more, because yeah, it adds so much. It adds so much. It is a great help for me, and it's very cool for all the people that are assembled here and watch Stellaris. So if you like to stay in contact, that's all the thing, or also the thing, like, then just subscribe. So thank you for watching, and happy gaming to you. May Utopia come soon and stable. May we have a great time. See you in the next video. This is Immanuel Khan signing out.